Next up, though, Gracey Hemstreet.
Little bobble in that left-hand rut there.
Austrian Bike Park features up top, but let's see what the split's telling us versus that time of Hastings. Faster by 1.2 seconds, Mark. For Gracey Hemstreet, a lot of talk in the finish area throughout this race day about visibility. Gracey chasing her 4th elite win and her 7th podium. If she can get it today, what's the next split going to tell us? 3.2 seconds, Mark.
Yeah, she's making sense of it, isn't she? She looks really good, really composed, and not flustered at all, really tidy.
Just keeping the bike moving forward over the big road gap now, and the speed starts to pick up again for Gracey Hemstreet of Norco Adidas Race Division.
This tricky little switchback here, she needs to carry speed out of the last right.
Still a relatively new squad. Greg Menard, Alan Milway at the helm, Kathy Sessler involved too. Is Gracey Hemstreet going to reward them with another win? Huge whip. Gracey Hemstreet down the line and goes fastest by 3.9 seconds ahead of Jenna Hastings. Is going to get us underway. Bouladou worked well, 9/10 of a second, so she's still in touch here. It's all about these woods, I think. This track now has changed to the point where the top half bone dry. It's all about who can be aggressive and roll the dice from here on down.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. It's who can just give it that little bit more aggression, risk a little bit more, but still stay smooth and not let it unravel, as we've seen it happen so quickly.
It's a big ask, isn't it, whenever you say it like that? But Bouladou looking good through here. Hemstreet, I'd say, was meticulous. Ticked everything off, kept the bike moving nicely, but maybe not as aggressive as we could have seen her.
She looks good, doesn't she, Rick, so far?
Yeah, Bouladou keeping the eyes and elbows up. Cracking on through the deep ruts. What's the next split going to tell us? She's faster by 0.8 of a second. So Gracey Hemstreet has left time in these woods. First of our top 10 riders, Lisa Bouladou, national champion of France, currently sits 9th in the UCI World Cup downhill overall. Floats the big road gaps.
Makes it easy.
Yeah, big pull up. It's these really awkward flat corners now. And then she's out back into the open, and she'll hear the noise of the finisher. Oh, nearly got that wrong through there, you know.
She needs to work hard all the way to the finish now.
Bouladou needs to jump on the pedals of that big V10. Here she comes down towards the line. Lisa Bouladou, is she about to knock Gracey Hemstreet off the hot seat? She does! Bouladou, fastest in Leogang by 0.2 of a second. Yeah, 9/10 of a second faster at the first split. Gloria Scarsi, and we talked about it earlier, Mark. If you want to beat one person, it is your teammate, and her teammate, Valentina Höll Sanchez, be in trouble down that big man-made rock section. Doesn't go for that inside line that we've seen a lot of riders do. Rattles a pole on the way through it.
You see how much it's less messy, it's less chop. It's not. There's nothing to upset the bike. Perhaps she just prefers it to be settled, even though it's a longer route.
She was second at round 1 in South Korea, and that's the closest anyone's come to the belted purse. That €100,000 up for grabs from the manufacturer of the belt on the gearbox bikes. And Scarsi, she's one of those riders, Mark. She has some big crashes along the way. 3.1 seconds faster at the second split. You see, just battling for grip. And this section absolutely key now as the track continues to dry in Leogang.
The bike doesn't settle at all, does it? It's just chopping around constantly underneath you.
0.8 of a second. It's still green for Gloria Scarsi on the way down here.
She's just willing this wood section to be over.
Yeah, it's one of those sections that you kind of ride with your eyes, don't you? You just have to tell every other part of your body to shut up, stay in place, and just get yourself down it. Cross the gap.
Clears it with ease.
Big whip over that. And heads through that awkward left-hand corner. And this is the really important setup for the big run down the line.
She is nice through there, just turn up to open the corner. Little bobble on the exit of that right-hander.
Yeah, that will have cost her some speed. Is it going to cost her the race win? Here comes Gloria Scarsi down towards the line. What's it going to be? She goes fastest by 1.4 seconds ahead of Lisa Bouladou.
That's impressive. She was at 0.8 and then finished 1.4 up. Great.
A huge moment in a career seemingly studded with huge moments. Undefeated so far in 2026. She's never done 3 race wins in a row. Can she do it today? Turns left. We wait with bated breath for this first split time. It's 2.879 seconds faster than the first split mark.
That's a huge statement up top.
Höll leads the way in the UCI World Cup overall. She's the UCI Downhill World Champion. She's the reigning World Cup overall title holder.
Opting for the right line there, the more tricky line.
But makes it look like nothing. Gets it done so smoothly.
Yeah, easily, and then jumps across the little creek gap there. Key section now into the stumps. Can she nail it into the motorway?
The exit from this section is absolutely crucial. Höll up on the clocks, needs to stay on the bike through here. Keeps it on the deck nicely. 5.6 seconds. Andy Kolb, who won on that famous day alongside her back in 2023 in that Austrian double. Can't believe what he's seeing here. Valentina Höll taking this place apart.
Really fast around that right-hand berm under the tunnel.
We talked about it earlier in the show, but it's been a long wait at the top. It's been a long time since our last practice run down here. Valentina Höll perfect on landing there.
Oh, she's perfect through there.
Mark, she's had so much success here over the years, and I know there's a lot of people will say it's her home round, but this is a Downhill World Cup. Home territory counts for nothing whenever the competition's this fierce.
No, you're exactly right, and she's obviously a fierce competitor. She just turned it on race day after being third yesterday.
Flares go off for Miriam Nicole. Sits at the bottom, looking up, 9 seconds now. Faster than Gloria Scarsi's fastest time. Commensal looking on at the bottom. Flares going off at the finish arena here. It's currently Scarsi from Bouladou from Hemstreet. Valentina Höll stretches her hands out halfway across that road gap mark. If there's been a mistake anywhere in here, out of all the riders we've seen today, I haven't seen it from Valentina Höll.
No, you haven't seen anything. Perhaps a little bit of caution in that super tricky steep bit, but it's been epic what she's delivered today.
I have seen Valentina Höll pull off some amazing things on a race bike in her career, but none more emphatic than that. 9.1 seconds faster than Gloria Scarsi. A masterpiece by the Austrian maestro, Valentina Höll. Listen to the crowd. Fastest sector all the way down. It doesn't get better than that. And Anna Newkirk loves this place. Second here last season. A career PB. 13th and 9th so far this season. She's a point to prove at the start of this one, Mark.
Wow, she's aggressive off the start. Looks really good.
All weekend long. And you can see the wind just gusting around now, Mark. We'll have to be careful on these jumps.
Yeah, you can hear it blustering.
Whoa.
She hit that really hard. That's impressive.
Is that something as a rider that you'll be cautious of on the bike? Will you be able to feel side winds earlier on in a run and make a mental note, or is it just full send everywhere? And
no, absolutely, you would know, or you'd have. So that's really good.
Looking really good through there, Anna Newkirk.
Being aggressive with it. Yeah, that was nice.
Really, really nicely done through there, Newkirk. The woods cutting up as they have all day long. You can see by that apex marker. One to go at the top, Marine Cabirou. French woman patiently waiting her turn to be the last rider at the top of the hill. Valentina Höll just thinking, surely that's enough. 3.8 seconds back. Anna Newkirk's lost 0.3 of a second.
Well, it's nice through there. Linking the corners really nice. Maintaining her speed into the big gap now.
Oh, a big reach across the gap. Gets it done. All the elite women going for that big gap with some room to spare. Newkirk down through these last corners now. It's been really, really good from Newkirk. And where is it going to put her in? There's 9 seconds behind Valentina Höll, currently to second place. Newkirk, is she heading for second place? Heads down towards the line for frameworks. Anna Newkirk from the USA goes second by 4.4 seconds. Is she now on the cusp of a career best finish? Has one rider to survive, and it's Marine Cabirou qualifying fastest for the first time in her career yesterday. Cabirou leaves the start hut for Canyon. Last rider at the top of the hill, on course now here in Leogang. I couldn't believe that stat when I worked it out last night, Mark. 11 times a winner, Cabirou, you would just assume somewhere in there was a fastest qualifying session, but always done it from deeper in the order.
Yeah, you would, and that just proves that she's able to turn it on demand. Not feeling the best in qualifying, and then just deliver in race runs. So let's hope it's one of those days she can deliver.
It's gone quiet up there now as the crowd have worked their way down the mountain and into the finish bowl. Alien territory for Marine Cabirou. Normally in amongst the thick of it as she heads towards the first split. What's it going to tell us? 2.3 seconds back. Nearly in sight of the woods now. This little rhythm section gets through it really neatly done from Cabirou there. 3.5 seconds back, so she's lost a little bit more time. Fabian Burrell, Henry Kiefer watching on down the finish area. Great to see the elite men as well, having the tables turned, watching the elite women finish the day off. Down at the bottom, interesting to hear how they found it.
Nice in that left there. Oh, a little bobble on the front end, just saw it push.
Top 5 currently hold Newkirk, Scarsi, Bouladou, Hemstreet, covered by 10.8 seconds, so that's the window. Cabirou currently operating within. As things stand, she'd be on the podium here.
She was good through there, dropped in, lowered her heels and drove the bike forward. She's still attacking here, Rick.
Having a good go in the woods, Marine Cabirou. For Canyon, they've had a difficult week.
Takes a low line there versus the high.
She's found a 10th of a second. Valentina Höll can barely watch.
Hey, progress is progress.
Progress is progress. 3.4 seconds back. Marine Cabirou now takes flight over the big gap. Just 4 corners left, and then the big run down to the finish line for Marine Cabirou. Fastest sector times. She's got fastest sector time in sector 4, breaking Höll's dominance of that particular competition, but she'll want to go better than that. Can Marine Cabirou win from last rider on the hill, or where is she going to slot in on the podium? Here comes Marine Cabirou for Canyon downhill, crosses the finish line and goes second fastest by 3.8 seconds, and it is Valentina Höll who is going to take a win on a historic day of racing in Leogang. The first time she's ever done 3 wins in a row, straight over to the family, and the fan club fires herself at them. 14th elite career win for her. Elite podium number 35 for Marine Cabirou. But it's all about Valentina Höll today.
Valley Hall, you are the queen of Leogang. Am I? Congratulations, what a run, and to make history being the first time ever the girls dropped in last. How does it feel?
Honestly, it was so nice. It was so quiet on track. I was really enjoying it. No one was disturbing me, so we can repeat that for sure. Pretty epic. Like, it was so hard to motivate myself again to. I know how hard you need to push to be able to win World Cups nowadays, and it took me so much energy to do this.
Alongside the great things that she's achieved already in a very, very young career.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I want to know exactly the question you've asked. Did she feel like she delivered the best she had?
Let's head down to hear from your winner now. Here's Valentina.
Yeah, fantastic racing. You couldn't script it. You didn't know what was going to happen. It was unpredictable. Really exciting racing to watch.
271 points between Valentina Höll and Miriam Nicole at the top of the standings.